What an unbelievable night at Ewood Park. Blackburn Rovers won, Coventry City won in the massive playoff head-to-head game in the Championship. Ben Wilson, the Coventry City goalkeeper, scoring in the 96th minute to share the spoils here. Do share your opinions down below, guys, as we break this game down. Do get your opinions in. Do make sure to hit that like button, and do make sure, of course, to subscribe as well. It finished at Ewood Park, Blackburn 1, Coventry 1. We were saying before this game, Burgie, because it was 6th versus 7th coming into midweek, it was a must win, but then in the same breath, it was a must not lose. Just a massive game.
Yeah, like I said, 6-pointer. And by winning it, it would have given us much more confidence to go into the playoffs potentially.
Yeah, we'd have gone 5th if we'd have won. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. We got easy-ish sort of games ahead of us. But this one, on paper, we were going to win it. You know, Blackburn kind of haven't had the best run. We've had a better run. We've just come back from a win, an away win. So, yeah, we should have won it. I will go a little bit into the game. Up until our goal, we did not deserve to get anything from that game.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like, we needed to win it in a sense. We didn't play that amazing, but we'll go through it minute by minute. But in the end, we kind of feel relieved with a draw. Weird mixed emotions, but yeah, it keeps Coventry City involved. Let's go through it. I mean, Coventry City, by the way, let's just mention how brilliant the fans were. Over 3,000 fans going to Ewood Park and making lots of noise behind that goal. And yeah, disappointing for the fans in the first half, because I think Coventry City, the players, just weren't at it in the first half. We really weren't. No shots, and therefore no shots on target. We had one corner. Blackburn had a few shots and a few corners, and they did take the lead, and they were 1-0 up. It's about 6 minutes before half-time, their goal. And probably relatively fair for it to be 1-0. I mean, it was a good header as well to make it 1-0.
It was a very good goal.
Through Gallagher. Yeah, well crafted. And at half-time, we were kind of a bit like, oh, we need to come back and win this, but would you take a draw? So, I mean, in the end, we have taken a draw. It was just couldn't afford to lose that, could we?
It was a very undeserved draw, you know, from a Blackburn perspective. I mean, the ref didn't do us any favours with the constant stopping our momentum, giving away nearly until corrected, giving away awful decisions. You know, when Panzo had a high boot to him. But no, we didn't we didn't deserve that, for, you know, considering how poorly we played. It's like we just didn't know what was important for us. But the last few minutes we were pressing, and within them few minutes we did deserve that goal. We picked apart the defence. We found our feet way too late into the game, and that needs to be fixed, and Robbins needs to tweak on that and think about the initiation and the attack and everything from the start.
It's a difficult one. I'm sorry to cut in. I agree with what you're saying in terms of, like, Coventry didn't really get a move on until the final 15 minutes, and we can't really have any chance of winning games if we're just going to turn up for the last 15 minutes. Because we found ourselves 1-0 down, and the best we were going to get was a draw, and thankfully we did get that. But then again, you've got to weigh it up. Coventry have been playing lots of games. We've had quite a few injuries. Blackburn aren't a bad side, so we didn't expect to completely dominate this. But I take your point there that Coventry weren't great. And once again, we've said how it's results over performances at this stage, and we did get a result which maybe our performance didn't even merit. I think the final 15 minutes we were good, but up until that point, Blackburn probably had been the better team. Let's get on to it, Burgie. I mean, Coventry are pushing. We're chucking everything at this. 5 minutes added on, which I agree is not, you know, it should have been more, because as you said about the ref wasn't great. There was so much stoppages. I expected about 6 or 7 minutes. There was 5. The 5 minutes get played out, and Coventry get a corner at the end in front of the Coventry City fans, and you're thinking, like, this is it. Like, this has got to go in. I didn't even notice Ben Wilson, the goalkeeper, that came up. We were so focused on just like
the crowd.
Yeah, just like
fans.
The corner, just get the ball in the net. And Wilson came in.
Didn't even know he was up. Did you know he was up?
No, that's what I mean. I didn't see him come up. And I mean, it's an unbelievably ugly goal from a Blackburn perspective. It's so ugly. It is butters, that goal. But from a Coventry perspective, it is. It's It's a gorgeous goal because it gets us an extra point. It denies Blackburn the full 3, and like I say, just couldn't lose that game basically. And the corner goes in. I can't be sure what even happened. We've seen a couple replays. We didn't even know it was Wilson at the first attempt. But watching it back on a couple of angles, it takes a couple touches off of one or two players and it kind of hits Wilson and rolls under one of the Blackburn players' legs and just sneaks into the back of the net. And the Coventry fans go bananas. We went nuts in this office, and it means Coventry City are 8th. Just look at the minute it went in, 95. I thought it was 96, but it was about 95, 96.
We're back to how we were last season with the last-minute goals, aren't we?
I know, yeah. We're doing what we did so well last year with the late goals. So let's have a little look at the table then. A win would have put us 5th, but a defeat would have left us 10th. We've gone in the middle and got a draw. We're 8th.
I'll take it.
We're 1 point off the top 6. Blackburn and West Brom both have a game in hand above us. Can I just point out, Blackburn's game in hand is Burnley. West Brom's game in hand is Sheffield United away. They're not easy games. And if you look at the fixtures, Blackburn have got to play Preston, Burnley, Luton and Millwall. Millwall have still got to play Blackburn, of course. West Brom have still got to play the likes of Sunderland, Sheffield United, Norwich, Swansea. Coventry, we've got to play Reading and Birmingham back-to-back at home. Realistically, we've got to win both of them.
We have 2 home advantage games.
And then it's Middlesbrough away on the final day, which we're taking thousands of fans to. That's sold out in no time.
How many fans?
There's about 2,500. I feel like if Middlesbrough had given us more tickets, we would have sold more. So 63 points. If we win 2 and lose 1, we get to 69. I've said this season I think 70 points will be enough. So that means Coventry probably need to get 2 wins and a draw from the last 3. So it kind of means Coventry can't afford to lose any more games, which is high pressure. I don't think we completely need to win 3 out of 3. I think that the bar is going to be a little bit lower this year. 70 points will get you the playoffs, in my opinion. But it's a question of whether can Coventry City do that. So we will see. We've just got to keep taking it game by game, but I'm lost for words. My breath has been taken away. To snatch a draw in that fashion is unbelievable. And I think what it does do going into the home games, especially after the win against QPR, is it kind of keeps that positivity factor up. And Coventry City can approach it saying, we've got nothing to lose. Do you agree?
Yeah, and I'll say that Ben Wilson has our little light at the end of the tunnel.
I know. He didn't get another clean sheet today, which he's been amazing for this season, but he got the goal. I think must be like the first Coventry goalkeeper to score since Igrizovic. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've never seen that happen in my lifetime, a Coventry goalkeeper scoring, so unbelievable. We're going to wrap it up there, guys. Do share your opinions down below. Please do make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much for bringing me along to this stream. It's been absolute mega and a night to remember.
Absolutely. I'm lost for words. It might take me a couple of days to recover. But Blackburn won, Coventry City won. The goalkeeper Ben Wilson scoring the equaliser on 90 plus 5 or 6. Incredible. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.
See you later, guys.